Hey, quickly off the top, I just want to say congratulations to the Princess of Wales. If these reports from the Daily Mail are true that Catherine was offered the cover of Vogue magazine, what a thrill. I would absolutely love that. Wouldn't that be exciting to see her all dolled up on the cover of Vogue?
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into a major PR disaster. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's battle with the media and their backfiring PR strategies. Before we get into it, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.
And you know what? If I see another Kardashian on the cover of Vogue, I'm going to take it to the streets. So Catherine is a much more appealing offer to me. That Vogue cover I might actually purchase. So congratulations to our favorite girl. I really hope that that comes to fruition. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Meanwhile, a sucker for a flashback. So today, let's reminisce about Us Weekly's January 2024 cover story inside Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Hollywood comeback, Year of Redemption. Exclusive. Wow, that was some positive thinking. Vanity Fair has become the latest media outlet to report Duchess drama between Meghan and her employees or collaborators, reinforcing the wider narrative that Harry and Meghan cause trouble and tears wherever they go. Vanity Fair's scolding comes months after similar reports from The Hollywood Reporter, a PR crisis that inspired Meghan's team to stage a public relations Hail Mary in the form of an article in Us Weekly magazine. No, not Vogue. Us Weekly magazine. What the hell? As Newsweek reported, Vanity Fair's coverage is, however, far more awkward for Meghan. This is in comparison to The Hollywood Reporter, partly because it is a far longer piece, but also significantly because it demonstrates just how ineffective the Us Weekly counterattack actually was. Shortly after the Us Weekly story was published, Harry and Meghan's publicist, Ashley Hansen, no idea if she's related to the Hansen brothers, but that would be awesome, left the Sussex's company Archewell. At the time, Hansen was the 19th person to quit working for Harry and Meghan full-time, igniting further speculation around the work environment that the Sussexes provide. While Page Six reports, despite her exit, Hansen will continue to work with Harry and Markle as she is taking on the Prince and Suits alum as part-time clients at her Los Angeles-based consulting firm. An article originally published and then deleted by The Times claimed that there was frustration behind the scenes. I mean...
All right, let's get into it. The US Weekly cover that aged poorly. In January 2024, US Weekly called it the Hollywood comeback year for Harry and Meghan. Sounds great, right? Well, not so much. Their Netflix deal flopped, Spotify dropped them, and public sentiment was low. US Weekly pushed this narrative for PR damage control. But you can't fake a comeback without real success.
Was that frustration, considering Us Weekly magazine, the solution to your PR nightmare? Because yikes. In the now removed article from The Times titled Harry and Meghan's Fifth Departure of the Year as PR Chief Exits, a source told the publication Ashley has been putting the feelers out for doing some freelance work on her own. It hasn't worked out with Harry and Meghan. She is really good and highly rated by their team. It's just the clients don't always listen to the advice. Shocker. Whether it was Ashley or Meghan Markle, someone thought Us Weekly magazine was going to be a game changer. And to repeat myself, and Newsweek, the Vanity Fair piece demonstrated just how ineffective the Us Weekly counterattack was. But Us Weekly had been drinking the Sussex Kool-Aid for a while. Take a look at this January 2024 cover story, which now feels more like a parody. Inside Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Hollywood comeback, Year of Redemption, exclusive. Knowing what we know now about Meghan and her team working hand in hand with Us Weekly in September of 2024 to combat the Hollywood Reporter story, some of these quotes feel even more, well, ridiculous, okay? Us Weekly says, the past year, now this is 2023 they're talking about, The past year wasn't exactly a banner one for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. In January, Harry's memoir Spare sent shockwaves across the pond, deepening the rift between the prince and members of the royal family. In May, the Sussexes were accused of exaggerating claims they've been involved in a near catastrophic car chase with the paparazzi in NYC. And in June, it was revealed Meghan's short-lived podcast Archetypes had been canceled and the couple's partnership with Spotify had been dissolved. An executive at the media company labeled them grifters. That's a nice way to say it because there was an F word in the actual quote. They were mocked on South Park and Family Guy as rumors of money woes and marital tension picked up steam. Before the year was out, they made one publication's list of 2023's biggest losers. It was The Hollywood Reporter, y'all. THR read them like a friggin' book from the jump. Us wrote, but it looks like 2024 is already off to a better start.
Vanity Fair's brutal reality check. Vanity Fair, once supportive of Meghan, turned on her completely. Their recent article exposed a pattern of drama and failed projects. Even worse, this came after the US weekly PR attempt. If even Vanity Fair is calling out Meghan, you know things are bad.
In mid-December, Harry saw a landmark victory in one of his phone hacking lawsuits against a group of British newspapers. He was awarded $180,000. Sources tell us lucrative offers have been flooding in for him and his wife, and that despite being tested, their marriage is stronger than ever. What lucrative offers? I haven't seen one Del Taco post from Meghan Markle on Instagram. At Meghan. A source told the magazine, Harry and Meghan are in extremely high demand, noting that the duo are being courted for speaking engagements, business collaborations, and entertainment gigs. They're also thinking of moving from Montecito, California to LA to get closer to the action in Hollywood, adds a second source. Harry and Meghan think 2024 will be the year of redemption. Blink, blink, blink. More like year of detention. These two were MIA in 2024, except for random jars of jam. And what speaking engagements? Are they talking about South by Southwest? That's a panel. I think of a speaking engagement standing on a stage and talking about something bigger than yourself. Business collaborations. Are faux royal trips to foreign countries now categorized as entertainment gigs? Because that does kind of make sense. There was a lot of acting involved and filming things without sound. It was like a silent movie. And the BBC said, we're not playing this silent movie, okay? You have messed with the raw footage. It is no longer quality enough for BBC. Us Weekly claimed it's an exciting time for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. According to the second source, Meghan's team has been turning down offers left and right. They've actually been shocked by how popular she is, says the source, interjecting here to reiterate the 91% negative feedback on Meghan's Netflix YouTube trailer. 91% negative. Also, the idea that her team has never seen something like that. They're shocked by how popular she is. They've never seen something like this before.
Speaking of PR disasters, did you know 19 people have quit working for Harry and Meghan? Yeah, 19. The most recent exit? Their PR chief, Ashley Hansen. And get this, she left right after the US Weekly article flopped. When employees leave at that rate, it's a red flag.
William Moore's endeavor represents Jessica Alba, Ben Affleck, Christian Bale, Kate Beckinsale, Matt Damon, Jennifer Garner, Whoopi Goldberg, Jake Gyllenhaal, Kate Hudson, Hugh Jackman, John Krasinski, Jude Law, Sienna Miller, Conan O'Brien, Denzel Washington. And you're trying to tell me these people have never seen anything like this before? Get out. Get out. Continued, she has a few projects pending, and the source says the Suits alum may also be working on a big media deal. Was that Lemonada Media? Because that was not exactly what I would consider big. And by the way, where the hell is it? Time is ticking, okay? If you thought that paragraph was hilarious, brace yourself for this one. The second source says Meghan is being approached about everything from film roles to multi-million-dollar endorsement deals with fashion and beauty brands, but her focus remains on philanthropy and giving back. Think back to that Vanity Fair article where her neighbors complain about how she tries to monetize everything. If Meghan Markle had multi-million-dollar endorsement deals on the table, she wouldn't be walking the carpet for highbrow hippie at a low-energy party in Venice. She'd be doing Paul Mitchell commercials. Like, we're not dumb. And their lack of philanthropy and giving back has been cited as one of the reasons people don't like or understand them. Can you define Archwell? Because this is my job and I can't. Show up, do good. Okay. I could do that at a car wash. Us Weekly writes, Harry 39 and Meghan 42 launched the Archwell Foundation in 2020 with a mission to facilitate cultural change. God, they're so good at being vague. The source says Meghan is currently laser focused on the foundation and that everything she considers must fall in line with an Archwell initiative. On December 11th, the organization announced this is December 11th, 2023. The organization announced Meghan had debuted the Welcome Project, which supports women-led programming for recently resettled Afghan women. Now, we've seen Meghan appear at one event for the Welcome Project, and that was in November of 2024, almost 1 year after the initiative was announced. So, it's that lack of consistency that Vanity Fair talked about, right? Okay, a year later, we hear about this project again.
Either the work environment is toxic, or no one wants to be associated with a sinking ship. One of the funniest parts of this PR mess? US Weekly claimed Meghan and Harry are in high demand for projects. Really? I haven't seen a single major deal announced, not even a D-list influencer collab. Where are these so-called lucrative offers?
That's not how you brand yourself as somebody that is laser focused on philanthropy. 12 months, we don't hear about this. We forget that you're involved in that. We forget that you're doing that. They report there's also talk she's resurrecting the TIG, the lifestyle blog she ran prior to marrying Harry in 2018, while the second source maintains that conversations around the blog are ongoing. The first source says the plan is to relaunch the TIG bigger and better than before. TIG Talk. That is a watch reference. Is that before or after we get beyond a landing page that just collects email addresses for American Riviera Orchard.com asking for a friend? Oh, wait, here we go. A return to acting is a never say never possibility too, says the first source. I like how source one and source two. Honestly, it's this person that knows nothing, one, and this other person that knows absolutely nothing, two, and are both talking out of their beeholes. That's how I would just describe them. Is that being too harsh? I mean, how many of these things are not actually true that we've gone through so far? Redemption, year of redemption. Possibility, says the first source, especially given the recent resurgence in popularity of Meghan's long-running legal drama Suits after it hit Netflix in July. Sources say there's talk of a reunion similar to the Friends special that aired in 2021. Oh my God. Comparing Suits to Friends is, pardon my French, the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I'm insulted. Chandler Bing is insulted. Okay? Don't even. Meghan's been tight-lipped about potentially revisiting the series, but there's hope that if the timing's right, something can be worked out, says the first source. Adds the second, Meghan would consider it. There have already been discussions. Well, there's a spinoff that already exists with literally no sign of Meghan Markle. So who's discussing what? The source adds, Meghan is currently 100% more interested in directing and being behind the camera. In 2020, she and Harry signed a deal with Netflix worth a reported $100 million. Vanity Fair said it's definitely not $100 million. So far, Archwell has produced the couple's Netflix docuseries, Harry and Meghan, and Harry's Heart of Invictus series. This August, they acquired the rights to the bestseller Meet Me at the Lake and will be adapting the romance novel for the streamer. I can't imagine a more perfect partnership, the book's author Carly Fortune said of the news. Meet Me at the Lake, not in production yet.
So, what have we learned from all this? US Weekly tried to sell a comeback that wasn't real. Vanity Fair exposed the truth. Hollywood isn't buying the Sussexes' narrative anymore. Harry and Meghan's PR machine is breaking down in real time. The public isn't falling for it anymore. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Before you go, subscribe for more deep dives into the latest royal drama. See you in the next one.